Hello everybody, what is up? Welcome back to the Games Cage. Today and only today, I am going to be giving you guys my top 10 Wii U games ever made. STARFOX is out, NX is out in March, we've only got Color Splash and Shin Megami Tokyo whatever sessions coming, so the Wii U most games are officially all out, and I thought this is the perfect time to give like my final verdict on the top 10 Nintendo Wii U games. I am keeping this list to Wii U exclusive games, meaning not games that are available on Steam on PS4. So sorry, I adore Shovel Knight, Freedom Planet, couple Sonic games, couple of games that I really love that are on other consoles but on Wii U. But I'm trying to keep this Wii U extremely focused. So without further ado, let's get started. Number 10 is StarFox Zero. This is gonna be a controversial click. Don't click away. But I love this game. I haven't played a StarFox game in ages. It is a recreation of kind of the N64 one, but it looks nicer. It has new levels and areas, and unlike a lot of people, I really like the motion controls. I think once you get used to it, moving on the screen and having a cinematic view and having kind of an aiming on the gamepad feels really cool and fun. I like the little transformations you can become, and I don't know, I like the dialogue. It's really cheeky and funny. It's typical StarFox stuff, but I just really love that game, and I find it gets a lot of hate, but it also seems to get a lot of love, but I am in the love camp, and I think you should really play it. Number 2 is Captain Toad's Treasure Tracker. Now, I'm a huge Toad fan. I'm in love with Toad. No, oh god. Anyways, Captain Toad Treasure Tracker is a platformer in sort of a cube-esque level design type, and you can't jump. It's a Nintendo game where your character can't jump, and you have to solve these puzzles in these clever ways. Every time you turn the camera, you see a different perspective of the map. The puzzles are really nice. The game is so beautiful and charming. Toad and Toadette are fantastic characters. The level design, as I said, is amazing. Looks fun. It plays super fluidly. It's a very fun and very unique experience. And I think it's also $40, so you can't go wrong. And it's a very unique experience from Nintendo. My failed impression of Donkey Kong. So number 8 is Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze. Now this is a platformer by Retro Studios, and it is beautiful and super fun and just awesome. Like it's called Tropical Freeze, so I was always worried it would just be ice, but it really just takes you through a bunch of different islands and unique areas. What that game does really well is that every level is so unique. One level can be in a forest, one's underwater, one is on the rails, it has that Donkey Kong feel while adding so many new twists and turns. I'll never forget one of the levels is like you're hopping on Jello. You can use Dixie Kong, Cranky Kong. It's just such a fun blast. The music is incredible. The levels are very long, and it's a very challenging platformer. Trying to get all the Kong letters in every level is a challenge, but if you can do it, you don't earn much, which is one issue I have, but you feel really good about yourself. If you want to learn how to talk to a lady, ask your mum. Yep, so number 7 is Bayonetta 2. Now, I know for a lot of people this game would be higher, but for me, it's going to set number 7. I think this is an incredible action game. It is crazy. I'll never forget playing that game because just going through it is pure action, pure insanity. You're fighting these bosses at colossal sizes. The combat is just so fluid and fun, and the characters are so charming and weird. It's such a weird, messed up story, but it's actually really interesting. But what does shine about that game is that combat, that Bayonetta combat. The Platinum Studios just knows how to do action super well. Just everything feels perfect about it. Just the way the bosses flow, the gameplay, everything. It's just such a unique and cool experience. And good job, Platinum Games. Hope you get another one. Number 6 is Call of Duty Ghost. No, it's Splatoon. Splatoon is number 6 because Nintendo finally made a shooter, and what a hell of a shooter it was. Splatoon is such a unique and crazy experience. It is a paintball shooter, 4v4 online, with different modes like capture the flag, cover the territories, and it's such a unique experience. It was Nintendo's first new IP in almost 10 years, and it blew up. It did so amazingly, and one reason it's really high up here is because Nintendo took a risk with a new idea, and it went crazy. It shows Nintendo can still create new characters and have a success. I think it sold over 4 million copies, which is insane for a new IP. And yeah, it's just an amazing game. The shooting is so good. It's fun. The game is such a blast, but it feels competitive. A kid could approach it and do the single player content, but there is a really hardcore community going in those ranked matches and stuff. So I really love Splatoon. Music's awesome. The amiibos are awesome. Bad Addiction. Peace. Enjoy. And that was number 6. Number 5 is a weird pick. It is The Legend of Zelda Wind Waker HD. Now, I love Wind Waker HD. It's one of my favorite, Wind Waker in general is one of my favorite games of all time. But it's a little lower on this list, not because it's a lesser game. If anything, it's better than a lot of these games. But because it is an HD remaster. But it is, because the game is really old. It's almost 10 years old. I kind of give it more space. So, the game is beautiful, fantastic, fun, and just, it's a Zelda game that takes exploration to a whole new level by exploring oceans. The music is gorgeous. The art style is fantastic. And everything about it is just awesome. The story is super fun. The gameplay is very Zelda-like. The dungeons are super creative and fun. And it's just a Zelda experience you can't miss. It's definitely my favorite Zelda game also of all time. Cruising down the street in my 6'4". Number 4 is Mario Kart 8. The craziest and most fun Mario Kart. And obviously it has to be on this list because it's a Mario Kart game. It is fantastic. The tracks are some of the best of all time. You got tracks from F-Zero. You got tracks from Animal Crossing. You got tracks like roller coasters where you're spinning in circles because of anti-gravity. You have crazy disco tracks. The game just takes the full insanity and use of its anti-gravity mechanics. The online is so much fun. I've had countless memories with this game. And it's just Mario Kart, and it is one of the best looking games I've ever played in my life. It seriously looks fantastic. So if you don't own Mario Kart 8, I think everyone that has a Wii U owns it, which is like 7 million people. Not that own a Wii U, but that own the game, which is crazy. Play that game. Number 3 is Super Mario 3D World. Now, I love my boy Mario. Mario 3D World is the next 3D platformer in the Mario series, and it is fantastic. Every level is so unique and different. The fact that you can play 4 players with your friends, a giant 3D Mario game, is just crazy and just outright fun, and I love it from start to finish. It has so much content, so much fun. It has that 3D platformer feel. And I don't care what anyone says, it is a real Mario 3D platformer. If anything, it has a lot of more creative ideas than a lot of the 3D Marios had. And it's just an incredible game from start to finish. If you don't own that game, you gotta do that. Number 2 is Super Mario Maker. Super Mario Maker, almost number 1, but it's my number 2 because this game does a lot for the world and just for Mario in general. It is an endless sea of Mario levels. I could go in every day and there's like 100 or 1,000 new levels to play. Not all of them are good, but a lot of them are, and it's just so fun and unique to have this endless pool of Mario games that are Mario 3 styled, Mario World, Mario 1, and New Super Mario Bros. It's a way to play those games, those old games in HD. The level creator itself is so fantastic and fun. I've made my own levels, and I think I've done a pretty good job at them. And it's just such an incredibly fun and unique game. Like it's 2D Mario, but it's an endless amount of it. And I don't think Nintendo's just gonna throw this one out the window once the Wii U's gone. I think this game has to come to NX. This is a very important game in a sense of it gave people creative choice to do what they want with Mario. You could do all sorts of crazy levels, like put piranhas with wings with Bowser's on top of them. Like you could just go crazy with the types of levels there are. The costumes are such an amazing little touch, and I just love that game. Fantastic, must play. Number 1 though is really Super Smash Bros. For Wii U. I can't talk enough good about this game. The game looks gorgeous. The gameplay is it's Smash Bros. It's so much fun. You got things like 8-player Smash. I can't tell you the amount of fun I've had doing that with friends. Just all of us playing together, going crazy. This is a Smash Bros. Game that has Mega Man, Pac-Man, Cloud, Bayonetta, Ryu, Sonic. If you told this to someone 10 years ago, they would have smacked you right across the face. This game has all the characters. It has 58. It has so many stages, so many modes. Fighting games don't have any modes, but usually they have barely any modes. But this game has more modes than a lot of general games do. There's so much content, all the trophies, the gameplay, the fun you can have with this game. It is just a fantastic game from start to finish. For me, this is it's just pure perfection. It's pure, it's beauty, it's fantastic, it's amazing. It is to me the best Wii U game out there. And they are obviously going to put this on the next console. But this is my favorite Smash Bros. Game. It is, to me, the best Smash Bros. Game. It has so much fun, content, variety. It's so good for casual players, hardcore players. And it's just so good. It's just amazing. There's a feeling to playing that game. I spent over 1,000 hours of my life playing this game already, based on my Wii U hours. That's not even counting the 3DS. So the extra characters we got, the main characters we got, Robin, Villager. There's so much creative power in every character. They're so unique, and it's just such a blast. I adore that game. So yeah, there you are. Top 10 Wii U games to me. Let me know what your top 10 Wii U games are, or just your favorite Wii U games in general. Amazing console. I loved it, but it's kind of over now, so on to the NX. We'll see what happens then. Anyways, thank you all for watching, and please like, share, subscribe, do the usual, and we'll see you all next time. Peace.